Hello everyone, I am Dr. Tejaswita and now better known as Ananya's mom also. So we decided to post a new video today because it's going to be today's Ananya's first marriage anniversary, Ananya Vignesh's first marriage anniversary. So we are on 5th of July 2024 and both of them got married on 5th of July 2023 last year. And this is a very special occasion for all of us, both the families. It's very special occasion. It's a milestone that we completed 1 year of marriage, and I thought what better occasion than this to share the story that we have for now 1 year. So here I am once again with a new video, and this video is about what all happened during the last 1 year. So let me start with the marriage that happened 1 year back on this day, and then Ananya was here with us for 3-4 days, and then she left with her family um, to Chennai, and then they went on a honeymoon. And then from on I think 23rd July last year, they went back to Dubai. So Vignesh and Vignesh's family they belong from Dubai. They've been there and they're settled there. So Ananya went with them to Dubai. Now during this time, while she was in India in Chennai, I was still waiting for her call, like that, Mama, I want to come back. I'm with a new family. But to my surprise, that didn't happen. And every day I was getting beautiful videos of both of them, and both of them enjoying with the entire family. Janani was there, Veena and Vishwanath and Vignesh and Ananya. All five of them were on the honeymoon, and Ananya seemed to be so happy in those videos. And I said, yeah, thank God, like it's been a week and I didn't get any call. There's always this slight thing that your child might miss you, and being in the new family, she wants to come back again. So that didn't happen. Not even till 23rd July. It's almost 20 days, and she was with them. And I was very happy. And at the same time, yeah, there was little bit that a mother has, that oh, my child is living without me. So she went to Dubai and they started their new life in Dubai, after 23rd of July. And then we started having video calls, sometimes during the day, sometimes after a couple of days. And the frequency was like that. She used to tell me, Mom, it's so nice here, and Amma is so good, and she made this for me today. So the stories were about food, about how Appa takes care of her so much, and how he loves her so much. And then we started receiving photographs where Ananya was bonding with Vishwanath, Ananya was at home with Veena. They would because Vignesh had a very limited leave, so he had to go back to his office, and Veena and Ananya would go to drop him to his office, and then both of them would spend time at home, and then do grocery shopping and come back, and the household things, and watch TV together and those kind of stuff. And then in the evening, they would go back to pick up Vignesh from his office. And Vignesh used to be so excited, and Ananya used to be so excited to meet each other, after the entire day. So he would bring cupcakes, he would bring small little knickknacks from the hotel for her. And then they used to sit in the middle of the car, and the middle seat. And Veena used to drive and look at them from the rear view, that how they both were giggling, and she used to be so happy that Vignesh got something for her every evening. And that's where the relationship started blooming, between them. So we saw them getting connected to each other. We saw them doing small little things for each other. So Vignesh would bring her something from the hotel. They would share in the middle seat. He would open it for her, and then she would eat. And then they would come back home. Ananya would make coffee for them, and so many small little things started between them. And then uh, Veena was spending a lot of time with Ananya. She was trying to have her settle down in her new house. In fact in fact, you know what, if I have to talk about Veena, she's the cutest person I've ever come across, because um, she knows that Ananya was a new member. She knew that Ananya was a new member in the house, and uh, it was her responsibility that Ananya feels comfortable, she feels at home, and she gels with other people in the house, and she did a marvelous job. I mean, you know, um, it was tough. It was a first time for her. She didn't know how it's going to come back, what is going to happen. But positively, she kept putting her efforts. Ananya would in the during the afternoon she would sleep on Ananya's lap, or Ananya would sleep on her lap, and then they both would watch something. They both would make some lunch for themselves, and um, Ananya was making chapati, because at our place she used to eat chapati bhaji, and at her new home, dosa, or the food was different, So, and Veena likes the North Indian food. She likes roti. So Ananya would make two rotis for her, two rotis for herself, for Veena and for herself, and both of them would have lunch together. Then they would take a nap, or some we spend time together in the afternoon, and evening they would go back, or they would go back to pick up Vignesh, and in the meanwhile they would go to grocery shops, they would go to friends place. And a very good thing that Veena did, and I really appreciate that effort, is she used to take Ananya to her family, to her friends' houses. Okay, so slowly Ananya made new friends. Ananya started knowing the families, who were Veena's friends, and they started spending time in the afternoon. So now Ananya knows Kalyani auntie. Now she knows all Veena's friends, and all of them they are such wonderful people that Ananya never felt that she's away from home. She socialized so well, and all the ladies there, Veena's friends. I am really thankful to all of you, right? So because you all just treated her like a daughter, basically more than. So probably she didn't get that much of attention, or um, the socialization that you guys gave her, and you guys made her so comfortable. And there used to be meetups between the families. They would come to Vishwanath's place, and meet Ananya and Vignesh, or take them out. So from every direction the effort was pouring in. Everybody made sure that this marriage becomes successful. These two people enjoy companionship to the fullest. And I really want to say this is a team effort. It was like, everybody came together to make it successful. And that's the wonderful part. When people come together, when they know that they want to make something successful, they would put their honest efforts, and that's what Veena and her extended family in Dubai did. So, then it was 2 3 months, and Vishwanath started thinking that now Ananya needs to be employed somewhere. Now she needs to spend her time. She needs to work, because Ananya has to work in Pune. So Veena and Vishwanath decided that they would, find an opportunity or a job for her, where she will spend her time. She will like working, because that's how Ananya was. And Veena spoke to Vignesh's boss, and then those series of things happened, and then the Palm Retreat, Dubai. There was an opening there, and Veena was fundamentally involved in getting Ananya employed. Vishwanath was always there to back her up, and the day came when Ananya went for an interview with Veena. So we were told that okay, now today is Ananya's interview, and then they were at the Palm Retreat Dubai, and Veena was constantly letting us know. I think we were on our way to Swami Samartha's temple, and we were going to Akkalkot, and in the meanwhile during the travel, Veena told us that her interview is going on right now, and she's speaking with her future boss. So I think in few minutes, then they told her that okay, we will let you know. We have taken the interview. We'll let you know. And I think just they were very sure that Ananya will go through this. And I think in 2-3 days time, we knew that Ananya got the job, and they discussed everything, that what is the profile for Ananya, where she's. So Ananya has a background of working at Sunshine, before marriage. She used to work as an assistant to teacher with children with special needs. So she was very hands-on with young children. There were, I think, 2-3 Down syndrome, very young kids, 3-4 years kids in her classroom, and she was so good with the children. So Veena told them that this is her experience, and so immediately um, people at Palm Retreat Dubai, they figured out a good profile for her. So she will be a child minder, So guests who would come to the hotel would leave their children in the creche, and Ananya would engage with them in multiple activities with the children, keep them happy, take some creative work with them. And a buddy was assigned to Ananya so that she feels comfortable, and the buddy was a go-to person to assist her in her work. And this is how her job started. And it was a week's time that she really got hold of everything, and she was very excited that she's going to go and work. So now this all happened in 6 months, I think 5 months, and uh, we were missing Ananya, and we were like talking about when would Ananya and Vignesh come to Pune. So we were planning that let's say please come on Diwali vacation, and those things were going on. So we were waiting for Ananya. We were waiting for them, that they would come and visit us. And they planned their travel, and they came here, and we had a very good 3 weeks with all of them. Vignesh, Ananya, Veena had come, Vishwanath had come, and it was a party of 3 weeks. They spent a very good time with us. Now, when I met Ananya, and when I learned from Veena that like when we were chatting with each other, that how was Ananya, and what are the challenges that she went through, um, and what are the good things that she learned. So she told me that during the entire 5-6 months from marriage, Ananya was involved, Vignesh was involved in all the daily activities that they have. So she had given them responsibility, she had given them, individual responsibility, that they would be doing this after coming back from office, or before going to office. It included the first thing that they do is they pray to God in the morning, and Ananya was actively involved. Vignesh was actively involved in that, and she showed me so many videos and photographs of them doing pujas every morning, in the evening as well as a ritual, and it was such a wonderful experience that she was getting soaked in that culture. She was becoming a part of that family. she was able to perform the puja the way Vishwanath does it, the way Veena does it, preparing for the puja and everything. So they have a very good puja room. They have an entire room which is a puja room, and the deities are kept in a temple. And so Ananya also placed a Swami Samartha's small frame with their deities, and that's how the two beliefs, the two cultures, um, they came together. She would do aarti, she would dress up, she would wear gajra, Vignesh would wear dhoti, and to see that there was a deep aarti, there were so many occasions, and they would perform the pujas together. Slowly, Veena also used to tell them that now both of you have to now do it. So Vishwanath and Veena taught both of them such beautiful values, such beautiful values that our culture, our belief in the gods, I think that's very, very important. So they were working on the foundation of the children as well. Now this is their part of pujas and arti. Now when the Ganpati festival came, uh, they brought home Ganpati idol, because now Ananya was in the family, and Ananya's place, at our place, we have Ganpati puja. So Vishwanath and Veena took her to the pandal, and Vignesh and Ananya selected a small Ganpati idol, and they brought home Ganpati Bappa on the day, exactly like what we do in Maharashtra. So both of them, Ganpati Bappa Moria, Mangal Murti Moria, and it felt like this was something that was going on in her home, in the Marathi family. And they used to do aarti of Ganpati Bappa morning, evening, make modaks, and every day's prasad and everything. So I was in tears when we saw that they are. It's not that they're just teaching their way to Ananya, but they were they were learning our ways, and uh, they are fans of God, Ganpati Bappa. Vishwanath worships Ganpati and Veena worships Ganpati very much. So um, it was an added thing to their. They loved it so much that now this year onward we will have Ganpati Bappa at our home for 10 days, and we will also celebrate the Ganpati festival. And that was mind blowing. So this was really good. That's when I believed that Veena and Vishwanath are not people that they are one sided or something. No, they wanted Ananya to experience everything. They wanted her to follow everything that she has been following, and the new things also. So they did not cut off anything from her life. They only added things, and they also gave her all the freedom to practice what she used to practice, do everything that she was doing at her home. And that is the sweetest part, I would say. And so Ananya was making her type of vegetables. She also started eating um, their type of food. So, in the morning, in the evening, sometimes Ananya would make a sabji which is our style, the Marathi style vegetables. And Vishwanath also liked the way Ananya makes it, because it was a slightly different taste. And when Veena told me she started eating sambar rice in the morning, that was something like, Ananya would, the moment the dal comes, and she felt, oh no, I don't want to eat dal. And here, this girl now in the morning, along with everybody else, she has curd and sambar rice and vegetable. Veena makes fabulous food, fabulous. So Ananya immediately picked up that habit. She liked the food. She started eating sambar rice and curd rice, and the vegetables that are made their types. Ananya is very fond of Veena's dosa. When the day when Veena is making dosa, she'll say, "Amma is making dosa. Amma is making dosa." And what I also precisely remember, and very important parts are when Ananya would send me voice messages. And the voice messages, uh, when we text, we don't understand the real feeling. But when somebody sends you a voice message, it's like that they're just bubbling with excitement. They're just, bubbling with the happiness. Sometimes it's emotion which is uncontrollable, and those that's how the um, Ananya's voice messages were. मम्मा अम्मा मला किती प्यार करते म्हणजे मम्मा अम्मा loves me so much. She takes care of me so much. मम्मा मी काम करू म्हणजे what do I do मम्मा? They love me so much. And similarly, I used to see photographs where she's sitting on Vishwanath's lap, and Vishwanath is wearing a Marathi topi, and she's also, she's like cozying up in his arms. I can't tell you, when we used to see those photographs, my heart used to feel like, I used to feel so happy. It was like on the top of this world. What else do we want? Our child is happy, she is gelling well, and everybody loves her so much there. And it was the most beautiful sight, to receive those photographs and those videos. So, we were seeing that, she was yelling well. She was, yeah, one more important thing that I would want to tell you is Monday to Friday, both of them used to work. Okay, their routine goes like they would go to office. Veena would drive them to office. Um, then she would go back and pick them up from the office. Now, when she used to first do it for Vignesh, now Ananya was also a part of that routine. And Ananya's hotel is around 1 kilometer from a few meters from um, few hundred kilometers from Vignesh's place. So there was a set routine, and she would wait for Amma to come in the evening. Vignesh would wait. She would call me while she's waiting for Amma. So those things were happening. But on the Saturday, Sunday, on the weekends, Veena used to take them for social events, and where they were part of community where there were special needs children. They would learn dance, they would learn many creative work, drama, and music and everything. So there were events where they would go to a restaurant, a pizza party, or so many events. There were just get-togethers in the hotels, and all the community would come there. And one of them was also when Narendra Modi went to Dubai, and Veena, Vishwanath, Ananya, and Vignesh were there at the stadium, and they saw Narendra Modi, and all of them were looking so good in that stadium. And so Veena and Vishwanath took a lot of effort, every weekend. I mean, seriously, they were also working, right, for the entire week. They would feel that weekends, let's chill at home, but no, they always think about the children, both of them. They feel that no, what best we can do for both of them. How do we take them to different places? So many events they used to participate. There were fashion shows where Ananya and Vignesh participated. There were dance functions, dance programs where both of them danced, and cultural activities and social activities. So both of them were part of it. Ananya, Vignesh and maybe Veena and Vishwanath would take both of them there. They would finish that event, come back, and again start the week. Sometimes when I feel that if uh, Ananya would have come to my, Vignesh was my son. He is my son, but if Ananya would have to come together, and if I had to look at two children, I cannot match up with their energies, with Veena's energy. No, no way. I think Veena, she's just best at it. And nahin, I wouldn't have been able to do this. What she is doing, is absolutely what Veena can do. Nobody else can. So, it was an all-rounder life, you know, that was going on. Like they were working, they were spending time together as family. They were going out on 2 days trip, where all four of them would spend night somewhere, and they would, go to a resort and with the family, with the friends, and then so many things. So uh, now Vishwanath and family is Tamil Iyer Brahmins, So they don't eat non-veg, they don't make non-veg, they're very religious people. And Ananya, on the other hand, was a non-vegetarian here, and we were thinking, how about her food habits. But I think more than being whatever they are progressive. They all of them think forward. For that matter, even Janani. I'm coming to Janani's topic later because that's very very important. But yeah, Veena and Vishwanath both are very progressive. They believe that everything for children, whatever makes them happy. They're not strong-headed or ये नहीं होगा वो नहीं होगा ऐसा नहीं. It's not like that. So Vishwanath would take Ananya outside to malls, and where he would say, okay, you can eat a chicken burger, he would take her to KFC. Veena and Vishwanath both of them, they'll take children out, and like if they go to McDonald's, Ananya will eat a chicken burger, Vignesh will have a veggie burger, and such. Like she was given freedom to practice food habits the way she had. And many a times the families, those make chicken, and so if they were going to have chicken, Vishwanath and Veena would definitely so the families used to say that we are making chicken today, we want Ananya to come and taste this. So all of them would go there, they will have. So Ananya actually did not miss anything. So she just continued, actually not continued, she stepped up in her life, like whatever we could do here or we were doing here, it just ramped up. And then she was so happy. And it would sound very very unreal if I said we never in the last 1 year came to a point where it was so difficult to have her in Dubai, or she was like 2 days 3 days in that I want to go Pune, and I don't want to live here. It is really unreal. Like she didn't even mention it once. Never ever. Yes, both of them love both the families. Vignesh is so attached to mom, dad, Ajji, Azoba, everybody here, that he would say, I want to come to Pune, I want to meet all of you. So both the children, being the Down syndrome children, they're very loving. And the fundamental thought, is what? That we want both the families together. That was common between them. That, when they are there and they're having fun, they would want all of us from Pune to be present there. And if we are doing something in Pune, they all would want, each one of all of them to come to Pune. So both of them want both the families together. How much I wanted, but yeah, it's not possible. But that is what our children want. So yeah, I want to come back to Janani. And I think, yeah, she was away. She was studying her fourth year, and she was away into Ireland and doing her medicine. But every time when Ananya's topic was there, she would tell Veena that um, let her do things, give her freedom. What the way I have lived at that house. I want Ananya to experience all that. And she would tell Veena, it's okay, Amma, like, tell her 2 3 times, or it's okay, Amma, like, let her do this. And she would always take Ananya's side. She'll always take Ananya's side. She'll always ask Veena to kind of, do those things. And Ananya should feel like a daughter. And so such a sweet girl she is. And even Ananya was always, the video call her, talk to her, send her messages. So even if they were away from each other, Janani was pretty much connected to both of them, all of them. I remember there's one more thing that, yeah. So, you know what? In the normal families, uh, let's say the boy gets married, daughter-in-law comes home, um, the daughter-in-law and son will do their own stuff, so very little involvement is there in their married life and stuff like that. But but here, what was different is Veena told me every night before going to bed, four of them, Vishwanath, Veena, Vignesh, and Ananya, they would be on one bed, you know. So Ananya would put some cream on Vishwanath's feet or Veena's feet. She would ask Vignesh also to do the same for Appa and Amma. And they both would rub their feet or press their feet for some time. Then they would sleep in the middle, between Appa and Amma. And in the night they will call Janani, and four of them will have video call with her. All of four of them will talk to Janani, and after that, then Amma and Appa will tell them that, okay, now you go to bed. Now we are going to sleep. So Ananya and Vignesh used to tuck Amma and Appa in by bed, and then they would go to their rooms. And how beautiful is that? That, the family spends time together, talking to each other, spending, instead of the phones and all that, they are so connected. And it used to, like, this is all real. I'm telling you, this is all real. And this is so difficult to believe, but this is what happens in the night. And uh, s- now here is what was in a normal household. The son and daughter-in-law would go out, like being newly married, they would go out of the house, they'll eat outside and do all those stuff. Here now, these newlyweds, you know what they what no, what uh, thing that they were given. Appa and Amma used to go out, okay, and Vignesh and Ananya would say, "Ha, Appa, Amma, you go out, okay," and we husband and wife together at home, and they would wait that when Appa and Amma are going out. And Appa and Amma also, they both of them, they thought that, let's give them time, be together, spend time together. And they would go, and they also got this opportunity that now they can go to their friend's place, spend some time, go out for dinners and all that. And these children, two of them, would spend a quality time at home. So both of them used to, they really enjoyed those times, when Appa Amma would go out and these two are together. They would watch movie, they would cook for each other, and they would be in the kitchen, make something, have juice, set the dinner for themselves, and then be with each other, see television or movies or something, and then go to bed. So here this was opposite. So they started having so much good time at home. They used to look forward to being with each other. And Veena and Vishwanath, both of them, being very open to this and understanding that they are. So they used to give them time, at the home. So this was going on very well, and I think in the last year, 1 year, they have really made good progress where they used to leave them at home. Um, Once they left them at home for overnight, so Vignesh and Ananya can take some responsibility. They can be together alone. So Veena and Vishwanath are taking those steps, where they are um, helping them being independent, take their own decisions, be at a place by themselves. Um, Actually, they traveled to Pune twice, and both the times they came to Pune alone, both of them, right, together, like without any adult supervision. Both of them did the travel and to and fro. So indeed, it was a progressive step. It was a very good progress that we saw that both of them were together. They were taking decisions. They could do things together, and live an independent life, and we are moving towards that, so slowly and steadily we are moving towards that. But yes, it did happen in this year as well. So now we have more confidence in the children that they are able to manage by themselves. And it's a so these things are going on. Small little fun facts are there. Once uh, Veena had taken Ananya somewhere, and she said, "Oh, this is Ananya, my daughter-in-law, and so I'm her amma." No, no, you're my sasuma. and we all laughed so much. Yeah, is she watching some serial where she's saying sasu, sasuma and all that? And Veena was like, she told her, oh, she called me a sasuma also. So yeah, those little knickknacks are there. And so in the month of November, all of them had come for Diwali vacation. It was their first Diwali as well. So we had called them to our place. And what I saw was Ananya was really connected to Vignesh. She came here, and I don't remember the date when she came here, but when she came here in the morning at 6 a.m. or something. And in the night, 10 o'clock, when we were all about to go to bed, she calls Girish and she says, she called her in her, called him in her room and said, Dad, you book my ticket right now. And he said, Ananya, it's just few hours that you've come to Pune. He said, no, Dad, I don't know. Who will take care of Appa and Amma? They will be missing us so much. Who will make food? Who will take care of Appa? Appa, I have to go there right now. They will not sleep. I want to go to Dubai right now. And we were like, really? Like, it's not even few hours. You want to go back? And we were waiting for 6 months for you that, both of you will come and we'll get to spend time. And like, Vignesh was like, no, mom, I'm going to stay here with you. I like it with you. I will stay. Let Ananya go. Ulta hi ho gaya, like reverse. And Girish said, okay, Ananya, we will book the ticket tomorrow. You sleep now. And she was not ready. She was crying that I want to go back to Dubai. You book my ticket right now. So that's when Girish told her that, you call Appa and Amma and speak with them. Actually, the pattern that they were following, that all of them used to be on the bed while sleeping and those things. So she was missing that pattern. And when she spoke with Appa Amma, that time she felt good. Over the video call, she would feel, now I've spoken to them, now everything is fine. Now I can go back to sleep now. And that's when she slept that first night when she came here. And like all of us, me, Girish, Aji, Azuma, we were really happy that she wanted to go back, which means that they would be loving her so much that she's not able to be with us here. She misses them. What better sign that, isn't it? So during that time, she for few days she kept saying that, I want to go back. And then later on she was happy because we told her Appa Amma are also coming to Pune, and then they they came to Pune after a week or something. So after 4 days, she stopped saying that I want to go to Dubai, and then she was fine with us, and we spent a good time. After a year, when she was here in Pune in May, she was here for 3 weeks, and for entire 3 weeks, she would not come out with us. She would not come to school. She wouldn't want to meet anybody. She wouldn't want to eat your food, whatever you are making. And we were so excited that we will feed her like the food that we make. All 3 weeks, there was only one thing. I don't like it here. I want to go back to Dubai. I don't like it here. I don't want to come out with you for roaming out or food. I don't want anything. I want to go Dubai. I want to go Dubai. Every time she would just keep calling Amma, Amma, I miss you so much. Appa, I miss you so much. Like morning 5 to evening to midnight, she would keep messaging them, Appa, please can I come to Dubai? I miss you so much, yaar. Amma, I miss you so much, yaar. And all that. Entire day I was hearing the same things for 3 consecutive weeks. And this time, I really felt that yes, she's there. She's one of them now. And that's what I would call a success, That is the success. And this time when she came here, I saw Vignesh and Ananya inseparable. They kept, just hovering around each other. When it used to be the time for lunch, she would first, so if we call her like, Vignesh, come for lunch, she would come first. She would take the plate for Vignesh. She would, serve the food. Vignesh, you sit here. You want this? You want that? Every time she would just be so caring, She would just make sure that he gets coffee, he gets food. Vignesh, you want to eat this? Vignesh, you want to eat this? He was smitten. Like initially, in the first 6 months, we saw that there was a camaraderie, but after a year when she had come, this is the second time when she came in the month of May now. Oh, inseparable. And even him, it was like, where is Ananya? I will go with Ananya. I will do this with Ananya. Me and my wife, me and my husband, everything me and my husband will do. Me and my wife. He would come and say, Mom, my wife is so beautiful, na? My wife is so... And she would like shy, she would be shying, and she will... she's smitten. And even him. They have, their world is so beautiful that they get to spend time with each other. They get to do small little things for each other. Sometimes it's like, my God, I don't want anything else other than my wife or my husband. And sometimes it's, Mama, tell him she's beating me. Mom, tell her she's saying stop it. The no joke, the small little fights. And then I'd say, Ananya, you know what? If you guys are going to fight now, then you come and stay in Pune. Okay? Let Vignesh go to Pune. Oh, no. I want to go back. No. Okay, no. My husband, I love him. I want to go back to Dubai. So immediately when I'd say, Vignesh, she troubles you so much, no? Let her be here only. You go. You be with Appa. No, Mom, she is my wife. She will come with me to Dubai. So it was so beautiful. It was so touching to see them, And over this year, the love has bloomed. Now they are inseparable. Now I don't think we are going back from it. So it's like both of them want to be together. They're ready to leave everything else in this world. Now nothing can fancy them. It's about the companionship. It's about sharing everything with each other. Small little things. Um, he would come and talk to Ananya, or if somebody enters, or if I enter and if I want to talk to him. No. Husband wife. It is between husband wife. So much husband wife things are going on. So it's the joy. Seeing our children happy with each other, seeing children happy with the family. They're getting to do so many things together. It's like enriching their own personal lives and as a unit, as husband and wife. And it's beautiful. It's like, as a mother, as the girls' side, me, Girish, Aji, Azuba, Mama, Mami, Vansh, Ashni, we all are so happy that that she has become theirs, it's like that. And so uh, she keeps connecting with us. She keeps talking to us. She shares everything with us over the video call. Over the call, she's pretty much connected to Ashni, and I think just the way she's connected to Ashni, she's now connected to Jalni as well. And Ashni was so eager to meet her in the month of May that she bunked her college and everything, and she came and we spent time. But you know what? The sister that she is, she gets annoyed on Ananya. Yeah, she'll say, Mama, yeah, how she has changed so much. She wouldn't even want to sleep with me. Like, Ashni comes with so much of love that, now after, because they're sisters, they've been together all their life. But ever since this marriage, and two times when Ananya has come here, she has not slept with any of us. Like when she was here for three weeks, both times, no, me and my husband. Ashni would like scouch in between, tonight I want to sleep with you only. And she would say, after a few minutes, Mama, please ask Ashni to go out. So I think only once Ashni could find her way, between them. But otherwise, no, they would not let anybody else come in their rooms or, so not even one day or one night that they have been away from each other. And when I speak with Ashni, she feels, she also feels that, Mama, it's so good now. Sometimes I feel hurt that she doesn't want to be with me and she doesn't look forward to sleep with me. That's okay. But on the other hand, I feel so happy that she's settled and Vignesh loves her so much. So, as a family, we are very happy. Sometimes we feel, yeah, we miss Ananya so much, but she doesn't miss us. She is not unreal, unbelievable, but this is the fact. This is how our the entire 1 year has been. Uh, Veena has taken a lot of effort, lot of effort. She gets tired sometimes. Sometimes she feels, and sometimes Ananya doesn't help her. Sometimes she would say, "No, Amma, I will not make it." So Veena has to do a lot of things. Sometimes she readily helps her. Sometimes she's ready to offer her help, and then so this is how it's going on. But overall, Vishwanath and Veena have taken the entire responsibility to make sure both the children are connected, they're spending good time, and I believe it should go on like that. And we, no, this is the story. This is what I would say 90% it's going on very well. Did we have any challenge? Um, we actually, there were little bit here and there, but I wouldn't want to call that as a challenge. It was just that taking off whenever we used to start something new, the taking off slow or something, a little bit here and there. Those were the only things, but I wouldn't call them challenge. There was nothing that we felt that we wanted to do, or we thought that it should be like this, but it didn't happen. No, I don't think there was anything. But yes, um, I can say this from here, I can say this here. But while working with the children, of course, there are, like, you have to give them instructions, you have to sometimes, go as per their moods. Sometimes both of them don't want to do something, and Veena and Vishwanath wants them to do something, but it fizzles because both of them are tired, they are not willing to do this. So those are the small little things which I think it happens everywhere. Like, sometimes half of the family wants to do something, half of the family doesn't want to do. So those things, I think I wouldn't call them a concern. And till today, we have not come across any hindrance as such, whereas we feel that we are like scratching our heads that how to go about it, we don't know. Um, no, we haven't come across anything like that. I think in the meanwhile, in this year, I got many people had called me, and they asked me that how is it going, and we want to know how the married life is going on, and what have you come across, and what was the problem, what are the challenges, what are the drawbacks or something. So I have been telling them that yes, it is premature for me to talk, like it's just been 2 months or 3 months. But I thought of, talking about it now because we have spent 1 year in this marriage, and uh, we are now really ready to talk about the marriage and how is it going. So I would want to tell everybody that it's a uh, it's a very warm event that happened. Marriage is very sacred. It is not between just two people. We always say that in here, right? The marriage doesn't happen between two people, it happens between two families. And in the real sense, we have experienced this in this last year, that this was a marriage between two families. Veena bonds with my mother like she is her daughter. Sorry. I would, now that like word has gone, she is her daughter. Veena has learned so many Marathi items. She has taught me how to make sambar. Sh The food likings, those exchanges, the small little habits that we've exchanged those. I, I mean, we all have come even closer than what we were last year, and now we are just a part of the family. Like um, we are just one family now, and the belief that I had in this, that it's going to be a team job. I'm even closer to that now. That belief is even stronger. That yes, it was not just Ananya and Vignesh together. It was the effort from their side, the effort from our side, everything together. When she would want to tell Ananya something initially, she would ask my mother to talk to Ananya about this. My mother had gone to, she went to Dubai and spent 15 days with Ananya, just to help her understand how the things are in Dubai. So I think all of us have taken efforts in this. Obviously, the Vishwanath and Meena mostly because now the children are living with them. But my belief in this, that marriage is not just between two people, it's between two families. So whenever you are thinking about getting your children married, please go ahead. There is no negative in that. Experiencing camaraderie, experiencing companionship is the most beautiful thing. All our children at the right ages are going to feel that need to be with our companions, to be with our partners. Don't suppress that. Be with them. You can figure out the media by which you want to do. You want to let them first date and be happy with each other, comfortable with each other, then go for marriage, no problem. Meanwhile, the families also get time to talk and discuss about what are the future plans, how are we going to manage all this, uh, what is your role, what is my role, where I will pitch in, where you will take forward. So those discussions should happen. Both the families should work very close with each other, and look at supporting each other. Don't look at cribbing. Don't look at what didn't happen. Look at what happened. Look at what can happen, isn't it? How can we contribute to make it better than before? So I think that mindset is very important for me. I believe, and trust me, I had seen one comment where people have written that the daughter's mother should not interfere in the marriage, or she should have less comments over what is happening. So yeah, I agree with that. I have let Veena and Vignesh take the complete ownership of this. I have, if they ask me something, I tell them. Otherwise, I don't interfere, because I believe that they are in control of the situation. They are basically in the situation. I am out of this situation. I am not in this. So what's actually happening, I'm not part of this. So I'm not supposed to comment on that. Yeah, if they ask for help, I'm certainly there. Me, Girish, we talk to them. Aji Azoba talk to them. But only when they approach us, and that is what my view is always going to be. I'm going to have a very positive attitude towards this. I'm always going to support Veena and Vishwanath. I'm always going to keep the charge in their hands, because they are genuinely working very, very fine with them. So I believe that the my side of people, like Ananya's mom, dad, and Ajay Azuba, we have taken one step down. We are with them, but we are not interfering. We want we we want them to take decisions for the family. I think that is how it should go. It can't be a fight. It can't be a, like, we are doing this together. Yeah, but together, but there are roles defined. There is somebody who's taking a lead and somebody is supportive. Okay, so we have done that, and I think I would want to thank Girish, Ashni, Aji, Azoba, Utkarsh Kaka, and everyone who has been a part of this journey. Like, when Ananya calls Utkarsh Kaka, when she sends him messages, I feel that, she is connected to us. Utkarsh Kaka is like, whenever she says something, it's on the top of his list. When Ananya says something, Ashmi says it's top of it. So I am at such a happy place that my children have so many well wishers now. It was initially me, Girish, Aji Azoba. Now we have other family. We have Utkarsh Kaka. We have Mama, Mami. Always Mama, Mami will come. They will just spoil both the children. They would do all the lard and everything. Keep so many mangoes we ate this May season. Vignesh, Ananya, all of us. So I believe we are just growing in numbers. The well wishers are just growing in numbers. And how can something fail when so many people with the right intent are involved in this? So, my message to all of you is, build that team for your children. Don't keep thinking about, अरे ये ऐसा नहीं होगा, this will not happen, if this happens then what happens. Yeah, think about all that. Plan for it, so that it doesn't go wrong way. So build people around you, build well wishers around your family, around your children, so that it will be everybody's contribution to make it successful. And that's what has happened in our case. In the entire year, all the people, Veena's friends, my family, Veena's family, all of us have come together. It is everybody's effort and everybody's good intention, because of which I am making this video, which is a very, very happy video. And with that, I want to say thank you to all of you. And I would love to see your comments and any questions that you have about any particular topic that I have forgotten to touch, or sorry, not mentioned. I would happily take those comments. I will reply back to you, and I want more and more families to really support their children in experiencing something so beautiful, so beautiful. Ananya and Vignesh, from being single and achieving individuals' goal, they have moved up. They have become a team now, and they have become husband and wife who are achieving goals together. So there is a next stage that has started in our children's life, and I wish all of you to bless them, as all of you have always done that. And without your blessings, without your positive support from the internet, is remarkable. I'm short of words, to thank you. but I would request all of you keep blessing them, and I'll keep on making such happy videos more and more, you know. Thank you so much. And happy anniversary, happy first marriage anniversary to Ananya and Vignesh. This video is for you. Bye bye.